Hey guys, I wanted to give you some first impressions of my new Casio Protrek 2500 watch. As you probably know, there's so many watches, not just by Casio, but by some other companies that offer functionality like this. It's called an ABC watch: altimeter, barometer, and compass. It's good to have when you're outdoors, especially hiking places that might not be new to you, where you don't really know the lay of the land, and any kind of information, whether it be direction or bearing, or kind of what the weather might be doing. All of that's helpful. In addition, you get a watch that's rugged and that takes care of itself. These higher-end Casio Protrek watches typically have tough solar, which is this very nicely integrated solar panel that goes around the LCD right here. And it also has atomic timekeeping via radio signal, and it'll synchronize that every night. Here I'm in Houston. I get a very strong signal from the Fort Collins, Colorado station, and it actually has 6 bands, so anywhere in the world, relatively speaking, I mean almost anywhere in the world, it can pull a signal, and it's right there with my iPhone for atomic accuracy. So this is one of the highest end Protreks, and because of that you get a nice metal rotating bezel, you get a mineral glass screen. But what I loved about this is this home screen just gives you so much information at a glance. You don't have to look at it and press a button to see this or see that. You just see it all. You get the moon phase. I do love astrophotography, so it's good to know when you have a new moon or almost a new moon, so you can say, okay, now's a good time, weather's clear, go out and take some star shots. So that's handy just to be able to see that quickly. You get day of the week, you get tidal information. What I really like about this home screen, you get this little graph over on the left side, this kind of green dot matrix area. It has 5 horizontal segments and 8 vertical segments, so a total of 40. That gives you a 10-hour history of barometric pressure. So every even numbered hour at the half, every 6:30, 8:30, 10:30, 12:30, it'll take a barometric reading and plot that. So you can kind of see what the pressure's doing for the day. But one thing to keep in mind with that, I realized pretty early on, like I'm seeing these trends up and down, but the weather outside's pretty stable. When a storm actually did roll in a couple days ago, what I saw was a very steep drop in barometric pressure. It dropped the full 8 segments in a matter of 6 hours. So I saw that here, and then the clouds came in. So you're looking for pretty major swings on there. So don't overthink it or think that your sensor isn't doing what it should be doing. The compass on here is pretty accurate as long as the watch is away from anything that's metal. That will throw it off, but if it's just off on its own, I know north is this way, and looking on here it's pointed right that way, so compass works well. The barometer is pretty accurate. The altimeter, one thing you have to keep in mind, it goes just off of the barometric pressure. It doesn't have any kind of GPS link for the altimeter. So it's best used when you're hiking and you can set a reference altitude at the start of the hike at the trailhead, and then it will base it off of that, any kind of, so with frequent calibration, I've heard that's pretty accurate, but here living in Houston, I haven't really had a chance to test the altimeter for obvious reasons. So, it's a nice watch. It's kind of big, but it's comfortable. It's very lightweight, but it doesn't feel cheap. It's metal where it counts and glass crystal on it. So, yeah, highly recommend it. I would also recommend shopping around online for the best price. I'm a big REI member. I have a membership, but they want $250 for this watch. I bought it online for $158 on eBay, so that's pretty significant savings. You factor in tax, I'm saving over $100. So definitely be aware of your options and return policies and that kind of thing. All right, guys. Well, thanks for watching.